Hey guys, Lizzie here, and I am just about to sit down and watch The Curse of Frankenstein. I'm pretty sure I mentioned previously in one of these monster movies that just about like all of them is on here. I'm pretty sure tomorrow's video is Horror of Dracula. So, yeah, a lot of monster movies, but I am perfectly okay with that. So, this one is about, the little synopsis says that Victor finds himself in jail trying to convince his jailers that the monster he created has committed the crimes that he's being accused of. So this sounds interesting. I don't know if this is one that coincides with the other films, because I feel like you kind of, obviously in the first one, all the villagers know about Frankenstein already. So this is interesting because also in The Bride of Frankenstein ends with them seemingly dying, like Frankenstein or the monster and his bride. So this will be interesting to see how this goes. I'm interested to see if this is just one of those instances of a money grab I don't know so much about. Back in the 50s and 60s, that was a thing. But seems like there's a lot of sequels to these monster films as well, so I'm interested to see. I'll let you guys know my thoughts. So, just finished, and this one is not a Universal monster movie. It is actually a Warner Brothers movie, and it is definitely a different story of Frankenstein. Now, I have not read the novel that these films are based off of, so I don't know the accuracy of any of the Frankenstein films to the book, but this is definitely an interesting take. So you have Victor, who really is like a horrible person in this. Like I said, he starts out in jail and he's trying to convince this priest that he did not commit the murders and that this monster he created did, and he tells this whole story, but throughout it, in attempts to create this monster, he does kill people, so he is still a murderer. And you have this other professor, just like in the other Frankenstein films, who ends up actually kind of raising Victor almost. His parents die, and he comes along as a tutor, but kind of helps raise him, I guess. And that's where Victor starts the story, and then of course it flashes forward to them doing these experiments, and they bring this puppy to life, which I don't even want to think about, like, what actually happened to the, like, real dog in the movie, like, because it's basically, like, in water, and I don't even want to think about it, because, oh, dear Lord. But they end up being able to bring it back to life, so then from there, Victor wants to turn the experiments to actually creating a human. Of course, I'll probably knew that. But the other professor is pretty against it. He kind of just stands by at first. He really doesn't do anything to prevent or stop Victor. He just keeps, like, telling him, no, like, you shouldn't do this stuff. But doesn't really do anything about it. And then Victor also is, like, having an affair with, like, his maid, but also Elizabeth, instead of being, like, his, like, wife or fiance in this film, she is. She's still his fiance in the film, but she also happens to be his cousin. It's weird. And I don't know if that's an accuracy to the book. Y'all can let me know for anybody who has read it. I know the way it was in the old tabbies, but it's still a bit odd. You're like, basically they've been, like, promised to each other since childhood, and so that's definitely, like, a weird aspect of it. But like I said, Victor's just, like, a total asshole in this, and you really don't feel bad for him at all. And it all just kind of comes back to bite him in the ass, so I won't get too spoilery into it. But as far as my feelings on this one, didn't love it, didn't hate it, didn't find it that exciting. It was just kind of okay. I feel like the Universal monster ones have a bit of a fun aspect to them, and they're a little bit more comedic, and that's why I really liked the other Frankenstein. And Victor's likable in that one. Like, he's a bit of a nutcase, but he's likable in that one and in Bride of Frankenstein. Like, he loves Elizabeth, and, like, they're just, I don't know, it's just definitely different, than this one. But let me know if you have seen this one and your thoughts on it in the comments below. If you did enjoy this, please do give it a big old thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the other 101 days. There will be a playlist probably popping up above me. It'll also be down below in the description along with all of my other social media. And actually, before I go, I wanted to give a quick shout out to my Patreons, which I haven't been doing. I do apologize to you guys. But thank you guys so much for helping to contribute to the channel. If you want to know the perks to being a Patreon, all the information is in the description as well. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow with another video. Bye.